So, the F1 24 Driver Career Mode Deep Dive finally premiered today, and I'm quite happy with the offerings that we've got. So, you know what? We're just going to get right into it. We're going to talk about it. I don't want this to be 20 minutes long like, the last video, the Everything You Need to Know was. So we're just going to get right into it. Driver Career Reimagined. We've evolved our approach to driver career in F1 24, introducing a single-player experience that mirrors the challenges drivers face in the real F1 paddock. The revamped driver career mode allows you to live the career of a real driver in more ways than one. For the first time, you can take the title fight through the eyes of one of the 20 stars of the current F1 season, or step into the shoes of up-and-coming talent in F2. If that's not your style, why not build upon the legacy of an iconic driver from F1's history? So, My Team icons, we can play as Ayrton Senna, Michael Schumacher. I know a lot of people are going to be doing that. And then, of course, we've got the ones from this year, Montoya and James Hunt. It's a shame that we still haven't brought back Nico Rosberg ever since he got removed. I know he got removed for something he said during the pandemic, but obviously he's been back on F1 television since then. So, bring back Nico Rosberg. Wouldn't that be so cool to bring him back and, have a career? Like, they're going to save that for a pre-order thing. You just know. Grow recognition. In F1 24, our new career mode is powered by the driver recognition system, which gives more weight to every decision you make on and off the track. You will be tasked with specific goals during race weekends, contract targets, and season-long specific goals. These feed into the driver recognition system and allow you to build a more meaningful and personalized standing within the paddock. So this is a more evolved version of what Reputation was, I think, in F1 2019. That is basically what this is, but it's a little bit more deep. You can actually do little goals for it. I think back in F1 2019, it was only like, for example, finish a certain position in the standings or gain a certain amount of points. I think it was the standings. I think it was just that. But this is a little bit more deeper. So, yeah, always going to appreciate that. We could do those the secret meetings that I mentioned from the achievements list, the leaks from our Everything You Need to Know video. That is a real thing. That's in here. From what I see here, this is actually you have to do different tasks for R&D, for example. So research and development. So not only does your reputation affect your future prospects in F1 24, but it also ties into the updated research and development system. And they've essentially, what they've done here is carry over a lot of things from F1 World here. One of the main things that some career modes YouTubers were talking about when F1 World arrived in F1 23 was some of the R&D like characters. So they've added these into the career mode now. So literally a lot of the career mode YouTubers were asking for this, and they've got it here. In F1 World, not a lot of people do it, even I don't, but this has reminded me. You have different characters, different personnel for R&D, and you do certain challenges within F1 World to upgrade them to earn compendium stickers. They've carried that over now to the career mode, but instead of earning like compendium stickers and upgrading those guys, you'll be upgrading the guys, I assume, and also it upgrades your R&D quicker, and it also reduces your failure chances. So something you could do in My Team was obviously upgrade your facilities to reduce the failure chance. In driver career mode, they've put that in driver career mode now, so that's not completely up to the team now. We can now actually take control of that ourselves, which is always going to be appreciated, because there's a ceiling. There's a ceiling for a lot of these teams in the career mode. It's something I've been complaining about over the course of the My Team career. Now, this next part that I'm going into actually directly deals with this issue that I've been complaining about so much. So to go into more detail, certain teams have a ceiling. So teams like Alfa Romeo, Haas, AlphaTauri, and Williams cannot get past a certain point in the career mode, like where I am right now in Season 5. And they are like far back in the R&D tree. Like, they just cannot upgrade their facilities, and it just makes the game a lot more predictable. That's why you see a lot of career mode YouTubers, they mod the game to make sure these teams can go forward, can get higher. But, you know, I'm on console, I'm on PS5, or I'm on the PS4 version, and it's limited, you know? So those teams, Williams, AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo, and Haas, had a ceiling in F123. Now, this is what F124 says. Once you complete a full season, you will encounter new challenges through season modifiers. These season-long effects range from high inflation, meaning upgrades are more expensive, so you can add R&D challenges to the game, or you could run into chip shortages, which limit you to one upgrade per month. On top of this, some modifiers restrict you to aero-only and chassis-only upgrades. And from what I saw from the trailer, there were upgrades. There was this one upgrade, which is directly what I'm on about, called Balancing the Field, which is amazing. So we can actually take control of the regulations now. This is something I really hope is in the My Team. I'm not going to do a My Team series on the channel, most likely, at least not in the first few months of the game being out, but I will most likely play My Team alone, just to give it a go. So I really hope some of this actually carries on over to the My Team career mode, because if they leave My Team as it is, I feel like that's a bit counterproductive. Again, most people are going to be playing driver career mode, but again, it would still be cool to have some of these new additions, especially the modifiers one, into the My Team. So hopefully something is said there. So driver accolades. Accolades are brand new to F124 and add a new unique twist to the career mode. These are long-term milestones for you to complete and tied to each driver based on their real-world achievements in the sport. Starting the season as a custom driver will give you a blank slate, and you will require accolades as you play through the career mode, such as one for simply completing your first practice session. But if you want to take on the career mode as one of the pros, your goals will be based on their real-life achievements. As Lewis Hamilton, for example, you will be challenged to go for glory and win the 8th world title. Whereas if you jump into the shoes of Verstappen, your goal will be to defend your title as the reigning champion. These season-long goals aren't just tied to the current grid. Playing as icons will present you with unique challenges to build on their legendary careers. Whoever you choose to race as throughout your progression through your career, you'll earn accolades based on your performances, such as number of race starts, points finishes, wins, podiums, and more. I don't know how important these are. I guess these are sort of like, I guess just little challenges, like a little checklist of challenges. The WWE games used to have it in their career modes with 2K16's Hall of Fame checklist and the 2K17 Paul Heyman Guide Challenge, which just, you know, start rivalries with this specific number of people, hold the championship for this amount of time. So I assume in F1 terms it would be something like, you know, win a certain amount of events in a row, earn the fastest lap a certain amount of times, beat this specific person on the track a certain amount of times. It's something pretty cool. It doesn't really add anything truly, like, meaningful in terms of, you know, oh, this is new content. But I guess it adds more of a motivating factor to the career mode. And everybody loves looking at the statistics as well, you know, and it also stops you from like repeating stuff. It's something to work towards, you know, like, I don't know if these earn any specific rewards. I imagine they do, but I imagine this ties into the R&D challenges as well. So, yeah, it just seems like sort of a checklist thing, similar to how the WWE games used to do it. So, you know what, it's welcome. It's very welcome, and will definitely increase the longevity for players like me, for example. Two-player career. If playing with your friend is more your style, then we have got you covered. All of the new single-player features are present in two-player career mode. So that's cool. But what about my team? Nothing has been said for my team. So we don't know if any of this new stuff, particularly the modifiers, will be added to my team. I have now completely lost where I was. Okay, here we go. So Challenge Career, a brand new way to experience career for F124, featuring shorter bite-sized scenarios that change throughout the year. In Challenge Career, you're put into the shoes of an existing driver and team with events that are identical for all players. Completing them will earn you points and a spot on the global leaderboard. At the end of a multi-week season, the player with the most points will be crowned the champion of Challenge Career. Future Challenge Careers will be determined by player voting and real driver influences, which will affect the choice of driver and circuits you will have to master. So, I'm going to be honest, this still doesn't go as in-depth as I would like it to. It seems like some kind of... They make it seem like an online tournament, but... It really... yeah, they make it seem like an online tournament, but they're calling it, like, Challenge Career, you know? It's basically just glorified F1 World Challenges. So I don't know why they're calling it Challenge Career. Maybe there's something I'm missing here, but it just doesn't really seem to have anything to do with the career mode. Hell, like, if you look at this little screenshot, I mean, you can't see it. I think I just have to turn down the brightness, won't I? Look at that screenshot. Those are F1 World rewards. So I don't really like them calling it Challenge Career. Maybe there's like a leaderboard, like some standings or whatever, but again, this is just something that belongs in F1 World, you know? How would we even access Challenge Career? Will it be through the career mode? It's not career at all, you know? We're not even like playing as our own driver, so I don't really understand how they're trying to put this across. I don't understand what they're trying to achieve with Challenge Career, but we'll obviously give it a chance. I'm not like unexcited for it, you know, I'm obviously going to play it because it does sound really interesting. I'm just wondering, I'm puzzled as to why it's called Challenge Career and not just anything else. But yeah, everything I just said is really, really exciting. It's going to be a huge refresh to the career mode that's sorely been needed, and then that, and we've got some new presentation cutscenes that I've already mentioned, but I wonder if we'll have some career exclusive ones other than, like, you know, the first one of you know, when you first start the career mode. Hopefully there'll be some like in between races or in between sessions. I know F1 2018 and 2019 had those. Yeah, F1 2016 up until 18 had some really cool cutscenes, so hopefully those return. But yeah, that is the career mode deep dive. I'm really excited. You know what? I think they've earned my pre-order with that, to be honest. I was holding out. I was like, if I don't like what they're showing with career mode, probably just going to stick with 23. But the career mode looks super, super interesting. Definitely has a lot more value to it than it has in the past few years. And let's hope the modifiers get put into my team, because that would really, really help that mode, to be quite honest, being able to mess with the regulations after every season. But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button as high as you possibly can. Will you be getting F1 24, or have they not shown enough? For me, I only play career mode. This is enough for me, so I'm excited. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. This is probably going to be our last F1 24 video until the game comes out. So yeah, be sure to check out my F1 23 content. We're not done yet with that career mode. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.